Good morning. We are here with one of our local employers to do a little information session, and I'm going to turn it over to them and let them introduce themselves. So it is all yours now.
Good morning. Thank you, Kate, for the kind introduction. I'm very excited to be here to be partnering with Cincinnati State College. Um, My name is Horace Imande. I am the co-founder of Greater Home Care Agency. As you may very well know, there's ever increasing need for people to be taken care of in their homes. In a recent study, um, the life expectancy of people is projected at 76.9 years. And it's very, for about three reasons, it's very advantageous. It's cost effective when people are taking care of their homes. It's therapeutically beneficial and is personal. So it's a great business to be. And personally, we are faith based. We're into serving others. Just to quickly highlight the functions. What we do as an agency. We um, um, we offer companion services, which is to encourage and which is to encourage which is to offer encouragement and perform light housekeeping tasks that includes but not limited to taking client to appointments, running errands, i.e., grocery shopping, post office errands, paying bills, and things like that. And of course, also meal preparation, washing dishes, laundry, and ironing, mopping, and vacuuming. The other the other part of our service include STNAs, which is a state-tested nursing assistants, and HHA, home health aides, that perform basically the same function as companionship, but also may provide hands-on care for the clients. And the duties include, but not limited to, bathing, hair washing, shaving, dressing assistance, medication reminders, assistance with toileting, and other personal needs. So what's our company culture? At Greater Home Care, we strive to maintain an environment that inspires employees to achieve their best. Our core values, as you can see, are based on honesty, kindness, compassion, empathy, integrity, patience, diversity, and gratitude. We take this very, very seriously. We want to make sure people who we hire, they have the hearts for people. And the career growth, we pride ourselves as offering competitive wages because it's very important. If you have if you're trained and you're willing to work, you should be commensurably compensated. We have ongoing training that may include furthering your education or trainings that are geared towards improving your skills and your services. Tuition reimbursement, I can speak to that if anybody wants to know, and promotional opportunities for those who are aspiring to move up. The opening positions we currently have are state-tested nursing assistants, STNAs, home health aides, HHA, companionship care, and respite care. And must have qualities in new hires, and our hiring process highlighted below. They are compassion. We need someone with integrity because we're not going to be. I am the administrator. I can't be with my employees everywhere they are, but we have to have trust that they will do what they're supposed to do. We need honesty. we need dependability. When people we depend on our employees to be where they need to be. Punctuality, that is so important. Qualifications, as you can tell, all the factors I have there, qualifications is coming last. Not that it's not important, but what's more important to our company are the first five. We are very, very bent on making sure we hire the best employees that can provide the best services, because home care deserve quality care. In our hiring process would include background investigation. It's very important to investigate our employees to be sure they are clean and ready to go to work, and that they meet the government, they are compliant. We also investigate through the nurse aid registry, and then we do a reference check. So now I'm going to play this video that basically sums up what I've just talked about. And I'm sorry.
I may need you to start it over. Let's see if we can make sure, because we're not able to hear it right now. So let's,
So let me pause it, right?
yes.
I'm passionate about compassion in healthcare because I believe that compassion is the one thing that we could be focusing on to change the culture within the NHS. So what is compassion? Well, compassion is that feeling that we've all experienced when we know that there is somebody that really cares for us. Compassion comes from that moment when we can see the world through another person's eyes. In healthcare, I believe that it comes from people who love their work and who truly understand why they do what they do.
Compassion is about treating patients with dignity, respect and empathy through your communication skills and through your actions.
It doesn't take very much. It can be a very small gesture that the nurse may do. I only this morning dealt with a lady that had come about 10 miles on the bus. She was elderly, she would have been entitled probably to hospital transport, but she'd made her own way here. When she came in, she was cold, so a cup of tea, 2 biscuits, and she was much, much happier. And that little thing really does make a difference.
I think it's particularly powerful when we are feeling vulnerable in physical or psychological pain, or when we are afraid.
My son is bedbound for 6 weeks, so boredom is a big factor. So if he was just left alone in this room, he will deteriorate, become sort of depressed almost. So the nurses come in, cheery faces. They ask quite often, do we need anything? Even the dietitian comes in and they'll try and encourage him to eat by sort of giving him star charts and goals to aim for. So they're trying to encourage him to get better.
The consistent theme is that it is always the smallest things that make the greatest differences.
You hear so many stories nowadays about people being treated as a number, and it's my experience that the professionals that are looking after me really do seem to care about what's happening, what they can do about it, and keeping me informed as to how they're doing it. And once you have that information, that empowers you then to obviously deal with your illness as best way you can.
Not only that, it's all the staff, even the canteen staff, how good they are as well.
Compassion isn't just about talking to the patients, it's making them feel safe in a nice clean environment where they can feel at home.
They've really been so kind to me. They made me comfortable all the time. I might be a bit anxious over something, but they soon sort me out.
So I see compassionate care being delivered when the staff themselves feel cared for, when they feel free to speak openly, free from fear, then they work together as a team and they trust each other. I think that the most valuable gift that we can give each other and to our patients is the gift of time. time to allow the patients to speak about what matters most to them, and most importantly, time for the staff to listen.
I think you have to show a genuine interest in the patient without being judgmental. Try and find out a little bit more about their lives, their beliefs, their values, in order to empower the patient to be able to make decisions about their rehab and the goals that we're going to set together.
They often divulge all sorts of different things about their worries at home. It might be who's going to walk my dog while my leg's in plaster. And it's things like that that we can help to facilitate arrangements that make a big difference to how they experience their care.
I believe that if we focus our attention on things that matter most to our patients, then we will gain their absolute trust. This trust would improve clinical outcomes, would improve financial outcomes, would empower patients to improve their quality of life, would reduce their dependency on their system and improve morale of our staff. This has to be our #1 priority.
All right, we've got one other video to show you, so let me switch and allow you all to see that one.
So that video.
The decision to look after another person on a daily basis isn't something everyone can do. When you're looking for caregiver jobs in your area, you have to know its responsibility and duty. In addition to having that caring personality, you need qualification and experience. This can help you find the best caregiver jobs available, caring for someone who requires constant or part-time monitoring and providing you with a great sense of accomplishment as you head home each night. One of the most important qualities that you need to have for this type of place is patience. Depending on your patients, you may need a lot of patience. Whether you're caring for an elderly person or a younger one with some disability which requires constant help, being caring and patient will go a long way. Another attribute to have when considering caregiver jobs is dependability. In most cases, families choose home care over a home because they get to keep their loved one close. At the same time, this can cost them money, which requires them to work to pay for your services. Going to work each day also gives them a break away from the caring role. They cannot afford for you to decide you're not heading into work one day. They need to know you are reliable and dependable before hiring and will probably phone past references to confirm this. You should have good reporting abilities. It's important to report back on the progress of your patient to their family daily. This provides them with peace of mind that their loved one is thriving while spending time with you and also enables them to decide how suitable you are for the role. Ensure you recommend them of any problems you met throughout the day, things you did, where you went and how your patient is doing overall. A great caregiver listen and see. In some cases, elderly people just need a little help. They may want companionship while you make sure their home is clean, they eat a healthy meal and take their medication. In addition to listening to their stories and giving them the companionship they deserve, you need to see how they get around, how they manage their lives and how healthy they are. Some patients are going to put your skills and patience to the final test, especially those struggling with dementia and other disorders. Tolerance in difficult situations can help you progress through your career when looking for great caregiver jobs. Remember, these patients are real people, they deserve your respect and tolerance. Be humble on a daily basis, don't push and make sure you give them the highest level of care. Love what you do. This is one of the most important elements for anyone looking for caregiver jobs. If you don't enjoy the job, you don't be able to excel at it. This isn't only unfair on you, but also on your patient. Your patient deserves a high-quality caregiver who is passionate about their job and about their care daily. Always try to treat your patient as a member of your own family. Think of the patient as your own elderly grandmother or grandfather. How would you treat them? Your patients deserve your
So thank you so much for sharing those with us and helping us through kind of understanding a little bit about what compassion means and what you all are looking for. Anything else you want to talk to us about in terms of how students can apply to opportunities with you, or other traits you look for?
Yeah. Oh, they would. Sorry, I probably should have included my website, link to my website. They just
Well, we
they
will
will visit
definitely
my.
make sure that's in CareerLink. So anybody that's watching this, it will be in C-State CareerLink. So we'll make sure we've got information on that posted, and just it sounds like there's always opportunity to grow, and it's a company that you really want to, find dedicated, caring people that are here to help and serve others.
Very well said. That's it. They go visit our website. If they show an interest, they can go to join us, click join us, and send us I'll get a notification that somebody is trying to get my attention, then I'll get in touch with them.
Wonderful. Well, we
Yeah.
thank you so much for being with us today and look forward to kind of promoting these opportunities to our students. So thank you so much.
Thank you. I appreciate the time. Thank you so
Yeah.
much.